Hello! This is Infested Planet. Well, this is Infested Planet. I'm Ferg. Yeah, that's the right way. Excellent. That's a good start. Anyway, Infested Planet, produced, developed anyway, by a small company called Rocket Bear. Turned up out of nowhere, really. Found it on Steam back in 2014. And, wow. Get in. As indie titles go, this is probably the AAA equivalent of an indie title, as it's essentially acquired overwhelmingly positive review from thousands of people, and it's very easy to see why. Its simplicity and addictiveness really shines through. The game comes with its own skirmish mode, campaign mode, weekly challenge, options, logout, exit, and there's only one set of DLC available, namely the Trickster's Arsenal. Up here. Open Steam for further details. Whatever. Campaign mode, specifically, is split up into 4 specific groups, namely the blue hexagons there is the actual story mode, progressively getting more difficult and with a very basic text-based dialogue in order to kind of flesh it all out. It's really nothing to write home about, but hey, gives a good sort of learning curve to the game. Then the side missions, if you like, would be those gold hexagons that you see there. The raids, nice and simple with a raid, go in there, it's time trial, blow stuff up, walk away with cash. Progressively getting more difficult, you have the standard missions, which you just go in there, enjoy yourself, blow stuff up, get the cash. And then of course survival mode and elite survival mode, which is simply a nice case of bring a fresh pair of pants. And walk away with horrendous amounts of cash. And of course, once you've finished any and all of the various bits and pieces, you go to the shop with your cash, and you can buy a selection of different weapons that you can't see here for obvious reasons because I bought them already, and the opportunity to buy extra starting marines and extra starting kit for any given mission, or more to the point, the next mission you're going to play. So yeah, lots of cash if you turn out to be really pants at the game. Now, this is an RTS top-down tactical game, so if you're into your first-person shooters, head in another direction. You know, where people care about you. Now, procedurally generated maps with little alien goobers. Oh, good grief. Right, 3 right next to each other. Oh, that's never good. Right, if I just stick you there. Right, I'm going to have to think sort of on the fly here, so please excuse me if I sort of go a little off topic. Just a touch. It's going to happen. Lots of off-topicness. I think I'm going to have... yes, let's go with that. And we're going to make a point of assaulting the living pants out of here first. Oh, wow, they're attacking from 3 separate directions? Why, yada. FBI. Right. Rockets. Lots of rockets. Put them all in the rocket. Same place, just hurt them a lot. That was as simple as it gets. And from here on in, it just simply gets harder. That's right, you heard it here, folks. It's gonna get hard. That's what your mum said, anyway. Anyway, sorry. What? Who said that? Right, so hives, turrets. They either turn up as turrets or they turn up as, actually, what the hell? Little green pods that spew out more goobers. Goobers. No one likes goobers, do they? Let's be honest. Your goobers, just, yeah. I'm gonna stick down a little heliport there. That means I can add pain and misery to someone's life. And who doesn't like to do that? I'm going to move you there, I'm going to pull you down here because I'm going to need all the firepower I can get when rolling into here. The reason why I'm going for this cluster here is because the further through the game you get, the harder those are going to become. Actually, these are rather seriously well spread out. Okay. Right, so, ammo. Ammo cost down here ammo, what you've currently got there, you can either go by the bars or you can just simply refer to the little number. BP is the cost of what it takes to actually do stuff. You probably already observed that. So, I'm going to spend 20 ammo. The cost to actually do an airstrike to begin with is 0, but as soon as I use it, it goes straight up to 10. But I've got 10 ammo, so 2 airstrikes, here we come. Fun. I'm going to soften the living pants out of this position. That should remove some of those turrets and give me a chance to get stuck right into the base. Wow, that actually removed the base. That's, oh, loving it. Loving it, loving it, loving it. Loving it a long time. Now, yeah, you get in there, you just sit right there and keep everything else away from said base. Because all your bases are belong to us. Don't get the reference? I'm clearly older than your parents. Let's hit those. And then... there we go. So yes, you are going to have to do a lot of thinking on the fly in this game. This game requires you to kind of keep thinking, keep drinking. Wait, what? You get the gist. Just keep thinking. You've got to be able to adapt as quickly as the aliens do. And every time you take a certain number of different hives out of the picture, they start to get meaner. Things like rust or ranged attack that does damage to actual equipment, like turrets or bases. And then, of course, the hive shell, which the more turrets you destroy, the more likely they are to develop a significant amount of defense against you. However, every time you take one of their small furry domes of excellence, you are granted more BPs. Those BPs allow you to buy extra kit, like that shotgun I've just put over there, and buy more troops, put down turrets, make frilly cards out of newspaper. What? Who? You know what? It's not important. Right, I'm just going to advance these guys up. I'm a little bit concerned what these lot are thinking of doing. They're moving down en masse. I mean, I could probably put an end to them fairly easily, but they might just come to a crawling halt. Actually, I might just move you up here. Excuse me. I just had to let go of the mouse for a second. That was fun. Right, I'm going to clear that. Now, that purple one there, that little beauty there, that is a little money cache full of BPs. Which I could actually do the next best thing of actually outfitting these guys with some goodies. So I'm going to put a sniper up. That sniper is going to start removing turrets by and large. I'm also going to stick a shotgun in there, and let's get a scout. So, the shotgun, crowd control, flamers, short range, but excellent crowd control. Scouts, invisible. Also, silenced weapon, does an awful lot of damage in a straight line, kind of like the rifleman. And also, a rocket launcher tends to put an awful lot of hurt in things when you want to use your rocket attack, like so. Catches, though, he uses a lot more ammunition. Hang on, someone's getting... Whoa, you dirty spanger. Actually, grab that. You, come here. Murder him. How the... Yes, take that back. See, that's how things can get turned around. You're not paying attention for 5 seconds and whoa, lost something useful. Actually, let's get you into there. Right, and put you back over here. That will just simply flex its muscles until it's happy again. We've now got all of our stuff back. Let's... Oh, yes. I'm going to clear these away. There's a lot of guns around there. There's a little pod there. The chances are it's going to try and flank me as soon as it starts realizing there's a bit of a threat on the board in its immediate vicinity. And I really don't want to get flanked. I haven't got an awful lot of troops here, but what I have got is a lot of specialists. Excuse me. Oh, it's smoking all of those pipes. And I'm not even a plumber. So... nail that on the head. As you can probably tell, this is pretty much the name of the game. And if this is your kind of thing, then real-time strategy fans are going to feel right at home with this. You'll also have noticed that there is a very, very simple art style to it. It means that the game is going to run pretty much on any machine. Can't remember off the top of my head what kind of recommended specifications you can expect to see, but at the same time, I'm not expecting it to require much more than the standard Pentium 4 motif. And let's be honest, if you've only got a Pentium 4 motif type computer, you're clearly behind the times. I'd strongly recommend, before you even think about buying a game, go get a freaking computer, you whitewash. Right, so that's that section done. We're pretty much game here. I've got all of them held back by a single shotgunning marine. You must be feeling quite lonely out there. I'm going to grab that little pottery piece there. Go on, grab that. Bring it up here. Now, I've got some happy dough. Lots of cash. Let's go and help him out here. He's been lonely for long enough. So yeah, the procedurally generated maps means you really don't know what you're going to get in the next mission. So planning ahead for a mission is kind of difficult. Getting a general idea of what you should be facing, the order in which you're going to be tackling things, can change remarkably quickly depending on which evolutionary steps the hives will take, and each one of these will affect all of the hives simultaneously as they take effect. So again, adaptability really is the name of the game. Darwin would be so happy. Now I've got 18 BPs. What would I like to go and show off with? I could grab another marine. Could. It really wouldn't be a problem. Or we can mess their shit right up. To keep everything in line, let's yes. Let's move you to here. Move you to here. Oh, you're a bit too close. Come back here. I'm just going to move you back here. Scout you to here. Now those turrets won't fire with him against him unless he somehow gets knocked out of his general invisibility thing. They don't really kind of go into it. It's just very useful for him to go out and grab a pod. So if you find a little purple one, no one's really bothering it, he can go out there, grab it, but as soon as he picks it up, he loses his invisibility, which, you know, plays a part in the game to some extent. However, now, one of my favourite little pieces in the game, I've just got just enough to do this, and this is a game-ending piece for some cases. It is in this case. This is Siege Cannon. You can see the area effect on this bad boy. It is a bad boy, and I'm going to... Actually, I want to stick it right here. Now, my guys will part ways so they can do the whole thing. But when this kicks off, it's gonna, yeah, it's just, I'm just gonna leave this here for a moment. Enjoy the show. This is, whew. It takes a little while to build, as you can see, but you know, that's fine. We can cope with this. Because once it's done, slowly, slowly, booyah! Yeah, that's right. That's right. Now, that spit attack that you can see here, the hive spit, is actually putting hurt on that tower. Why? Because they can, and they need to. Now, you'll probably notice that that is actually getting proper knacked here. There's very little I can do about it. Now, the refund system in the game, I can recycle it, and I get all of those BPs that I spent straight back. That's it. That's all there is to it. Now, where's that scout gone? He's dead, but where's he going to respawn? Come on, scout. Come on. Jesus. Seriously. Yeah, each of the different types of unit have a different respawn time. So you can never tell exactly what you're going to be dealing with. Actually, I just thought of something. Minigun. Which is essentially a walking, talking, well, I say talking, I mean shooting, turret. High rate of fire, excellent damage, not particularly fast on his feet, but an insane amount of health. Notice also that the health is carried over from one unit to the next, but remains in ratio. So if you have a standard rifleman and you turn him into a marine minigun, if you've only got 50% left of the rifleman health, he'll have 50% of his minigun health. But that's still considerably more health than the standard rifleman. That said and done, let's put this game to an end, shall we? We need to put the hurt on this. I was kind of hoping the siege cannon was going to work, but I'd completely forgotten about the hive spit, which put some serious hurt on it. Right, everybody, charge! Flamethrower and scout get straight in there. They put the hurt right down. Grab them again. No Valentine. No, that was it. I really didn't even need to put a siege cannon down. I just wanted to show that bad boy off because, you know, fun and games. Let's move a couple of them over there. And game is a winner. But yes, that's it, folks. That is essentially the easy areas of this game. Just display purposes, yo. You get your statistics at the end. Lovely jubbly. Victory. Feel good about yourself. Continue. Oh, look. Money. Get to the shop. Let's buy some stuff. And rinse and repeat. And lo, that is Infested Planet in a nutshell. I strongly recommend this game. This is the very definition of what indie games have to offer. What is essentially a AAA biased market in so many different ways. And I've got a kind of a rant about AAA games. Some of them are fantastic and some of them are Call of Duty. And that ilk, and quite frankly, they just makes sorry, I've got a really bad yeah, sorry, every time I say something like things sorry, I was about to say EA, like it makes me feel sick. And luckily, we don't have to worry about them anymore. Because indie developers are going to save this industry. And this is the kind of game I'm kind of hoping is going to flagship its way to the front. So, if you've got like 11 quid spare, get the game. Full price, it's totally worth it. I think it's like 14 quid for the full version with the DLC inclusive. It's worth it. Do it. If you find it on sale, do it. Definitely freaking do it. It's going to be one of the finest pieces of your gaming arsenal. Yeah. Keep an eye on Rocket Bear. I'm really looking forward to seeing what they're going to come up with afterwards. Aside from that, ladies and gentlemen, I've been Ferg, and you have been, well, probably quite ugly. I can't see you. I'm just assuming that there's squid on something or other. Anyway, yeah. Say hi to your mum for me. She's something. And yeah, send me any requests. Like, subscribe, blah, 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 blah. Have a lovely day. Take care and latest.